Welcome back to Capybara Go, and today, guys, we'll talk about the underwater adventure rewards. Honestly, the time is running out, but you guys know that it's better to wait till the last day before you redeem the rewards, so you will get most of your gold and silver shells in order to get them. Most importantly, I haven't played it that much, but I'm still progressing. There is a mail that went, like today, from Capybara Protection Association, and we got part of our gems back for buying the jellyfish before the patch, because now it's easier to progress. So that's a really good sign. We managed to get bunch of the gems back. You guys probably got even more back, and now you can progress deeper over here. Obviously, as you play the event, you will get more and more of those missions completed that will give you more jellyfish, so you will be able to get more rewards. Now let's talk about those and let's decide what do we actually want to get. So let's consider that this is the last day of the event. We spent all our jellyfish, all our bombs, all our flashlights and everything, and now we need to pick. By the way, before going to the rewards, if you're still playing the event, once you get this 1.5k chest over here with the Mount Shard selectable course, after that you might want to focus a bit more on the gold shells, and the guide on the Discord, this one with the infographics, let's take a look at this one. It recommends us to get silver shells at times 10 and times 20, gold shells at least 1 jellyfish per gold shell, so times 3 is already a really good deal. And there are really good comparisons here with the jellyfish, so you can find it in the Discord. I won't talk about it that much. And we have the reward suggestions here, so I'll take those into account as well when we're talking about the rewards. So yeah, last day we spent everything, and now we want to decide what to get. Obviously, the first chest, if you can get them, are a good option. And now at this point, when we got some gems back, and actually we will be able to progress a bit more, I'm pretty sure that most free-to-play players will be able to get the gold shells if they spend a bit of gems here for the mission. And I advise you guys, if you are close to getting to 600, you can do that. Also, you can buy the gold shells with the silver shells. This is a good deal, especially if you need a bit of those to push yourself to the reward, so keep it in mind. So obviously the first box is really good with the mounts, so you can upgrade them. When you upgrade the mounts, you will first of all get extra speed and also get the awakening speed upgrade. You just need to get your guys to awakening 2 in order to unlock the second tier of the skill, and that means buying awakening 2 times, so you need 2 of those in order to get your mount to the next level over here. That's a significant boost to the damage, but overall it's not as great as other bonuses here, which are further down the road. And most importantly, each of those awakening will give you life inheritance, so your mounts will be tougher, and the speed bonus, which is cumulative for all the mounts, which is really nice as well. So I advise you guys to work on the mounts that you actually use in your deploy. And actually I use Laputa first because I really like his skill a lot. Which mount to go for, it's up to you. Personally, I think a lot of people will go for Catastrophe, but I personally don't like it that much, but it's up to you guys. I don't have it unlocked anyway. So yeah, get what you want. I would advise against a Luminous Dragon though, because this one seems to be way weaker than Catastrophe and Toffee, so one of those would be better for you. And once again, I would advise you to get one of those to level 2 awakening here, so you will unlock its tier 2 skill. Now, other options include artifacts, and those are great options as well, because if your mounts can die, and they will most likely die, the artifacts, they will stay forever. The first box is for the physical build, the second is for the skill build. Depending on what your build is, you might want to pick one of those, or depending on the artifact you want to use. So for example, if you're running Sky Splitter, Awakening Heaven's Mark will be a really good option, because that artifact will stay with you for the long time. If you have some random build, I guess if you have some other random build, it's up to you guys. I personally like both Spear of Thor and the Eye, but once again, you would like to try to get it to Awakening level 2 in order to get level 2 Mastery, and that's 2 levels of upgrade, so it's pretty expensive. Then we get a S rank weapon selection box and S rank gear selection box, and most people advise against that because those are not that hard to get. The weapons are a bit harder to get, but overall the price is really high, and you can get something better for that price and even cheaper. That's S Epic Legacy box, which is really good because you can get the Knight of the End over here, really nice fella. And the Epic Legacy box, so you can get your insignia that you can actually select. So if you are chasing something like a Murloc or maybe the Sharp Rock for the Whisper build or whatever you want to get, you can get it here easily and keep building and upgrading it. That will help you in the long term and give you extra stats. Other than that, we get a bunch of other rewards. I already bought my elite packs because you always select those, and I think this is a no-brainer. It's really cheap and you would like to get it, but I advise to get it only at the end when you manage to get more expensive rewards, and if you have some extra resources left, that's a no-brainer. Next one is Blessing Synergy Scroll, because those are really hard to come by, and upgrading your adventurer skill will be really useful in the long term as well, so we gotta prepare for that. And like the rest of those rewards, I think they don't worth it, but if you have extra stuff, the book selection box, then the Everstone, well, depending on what do you need the most. And after that, well, I think you won't go for equipment box anyway, because I think it's still cheaper to directly summon them here in terms of the value and actually pick them from the limited secret chest than spending those unique chances to get something better here. Now on to the silver shells, and once again, exchange them for the gold shells. If you need extra gold shells in order to get the right rewards, make sure that you do it right, because silver shell still has some really good rewards here that you don't want to miss. The best one, obviously, is getting this Core of Oath Victory Sword, because I personally think that this sword is really good. It doesn't inherit that much damage, but on the other hand, it gives you several layers of the damage increase, so it's really nice, and it lasts for the entire fight, so that's a nice bonus for overall damage. And making it stronger will go a long way, and I think getting its shards will be easier than getting the shards for something more rare. And after that, we can spend the same amount of resources for Legendary Mount Core Selection Box, which is good as well, because King Kong and Roach are kind of okay, but Laputa is really good as well. But as a mount, it can die and you will lose its bonus, while artifacts will stay. That's why I would advise to go for the artifacts, but it's up to you. And then you can get lower tier Epic Mount and the Rare Mount Cores and everything. Probably you will never use them. I'm not sure. I'm still analyzing their skills, but the thing is they have really low life inheritance and they will die really fast in combat, so they are pretty much useless. Anything below legendary, I don't think it's worth it, because Laputa has a really good skill to get extra skill damage, and mythics are mythics, they are great. But the rest of them, they are probably here only for the speed bonus. So I would say if you want to go lower, you would like to go straight for the rare, because Epic and the rare mounts, they have the same bonus speed, and that's 2, it's not that much, but it can add up. So yeah, go for that one. Then when you decided if you want to get your mounts and artifact cores for the silver shells, you will go for the better rewards. The really good deal here is getting the legendary keys. It's only 75 silver shells and they are so easy to get, so that's a really good deal. Then there are gold horseshoes, which are always nice to get. Yes, there are not many of them, but look at that, you can spend a lot of your silver shells over here. So I advise to use this as a discount option to get rid of the extra silver shells that you have. The guide actually says that after the gold horseshoes, you get the rare mount core selection box, then legendary mount core selection box, or the core of the victory sword, and then the epic mount and excellent mount selection box, and then a random hero box and divine hammers and everything. But I think that still a legendary mount or core of the oath of victory sword are top tier rewards here, because they will help you long term, and currently there is no other way to get those rewards. So while you can get all of that in other ways, and the further you are, the less value you get out of the gold horseshoes, the other options are really good. And yes, lucky silver coins are here, but the price is extremely high and you don't get that many of those, so it's not worth it. And the random hero box is okay as well, but random, you will probably get something useless like an orc here or something like that. So yeah, it's really hard to get randomly Knight of the End or the Reaper that you need, and we still don't have the new epic hero here. So Spring Orchid is still not available through the boxes. So yeah, you don't get that many good options over there that you would like to use. So yeah, that's for the exchange, and for the overall progression, another tip that you have right now is try to push forward. Don't tap the stuff that you don't need. If you are aiming for the rewards, tap the higher value gold, tap the higher value gold shells, those are good. And don't be afraid to use those consumables when you have some of them, especially if you can claim something better with that. Like, for example, using the bomb here will give us some silver one, some gold one, and free up. It's an okayish way to do that, although pretty expensive. So yeah, when you get a situation like this where you have to crack the stone, it's better to use consumable in order to go forward and save up some of those jellyfish. And once again, you can still purchase more now when you get extra gems in order to get more rewards. So that might be a better option if you are getting closer to one of those rewards, because those are really good, guys. This event is really nice. Even for the free-to-play players, you can get a lot of stuff. And on the Discord, we have the vote happening right now. If the diving adventure event is good, and it may or may not reoccur again. And I think it will happen again, because like every month is the highest vote, and you guys should take part in those votes. And I think this is a good way to get extra stuff, even though it takes a lot of your time. Yeah, this is a very time-consuming event. As you can see here, I'm still even claiming the jellyfish reward, so I haven't finished all of those quests yet, and I still have 175 of those, and I will buy some more. So I will try to go deeper and actually get more of those selectable box fragments that will add up and make this as equipment selectable box. So, you know, it's a pretty free-to-play friendly, and it will allow you guys to get lots and lots of rewards. You can get a really nice amount of wishing, how are those called? Wishing scrolls here as well. I actually did 4 summons yesterday just from this event, so 40 summons. So yeah, it's a pretty friendly event for the newer players. So while you still have time, try to maximize your gains here, use that compensation to your advantage, and maybe reinvest those gems back into the event in order to go deeper, to get more rewards, and get stronger. Other than that, if you have any extra tips, share them in the comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to check out the description and the pinned comment for the links. It's been Kosh. Have a good one. Bye.